Sometimes I feel I'm really blessed to be blind because I probably would not last a minute if I were able to see things. Stevie Wonder. You have always sought out what you have always known and never knew. In the before, where all you knew and all that has ever been known. In the paradise of the blackness that is everything. You knew everything and still sought out what you did not know. Chose to be mothered by a woman the color of obsidian. Though you knew you could not bring me everything with you, you still chose flesh and bone and blood. In the womb you were buoyed in a smaller blackness, carried by the jewel of a woman whose worth was never known. 7.5 months' time in the paradise blackness, forming limbs, forming heart, forming senses, until again you sought out what you have always known and never knew. You had never seen anything but the blackness. Pushed out into the light 6 weeks too soon, you are perforated edge, yanked free without your permission. Razor edge cut you before you could understand. Too bright, too harsh, your eyes chose to never see. In the cocoon of the womb, it was blackness. In the before time, it was blackness. It was nothing, and it was everything. Still larva, left without sight, too anxious to be part of what was to come. You were forced upon the world 6 weeks too soon. You brought the blackness with you into the world. You have always sought out what you have always known and never knew. Sightless in this body, all you knew was blackness, and so it too was wrapped in it, and your wrappings prescribed you a childhood of have-not, in a have-not city, with a have-not father, surrounded by black and empty, always knowing and not knowing. Your wrapping could not hold it in. Too much everything and too much nothing all at once, banging around inside you, rocking your body to and fro, a perpetual metronome. You have no words for this. You are a roadside beggar's tin cup with unknown penny clanging against the side. But this world could not see fit to give you anything. So you became the penny, and then you became the clang. With a longing weaved into every note that no listener could deny, with the memory of where you remembered the pulse of everything. They called you the eighth wonder of the world. And it stuck, because nothing could stop the eruption coming from you. So, you made more of the blackness, made louder of the blackness, made music of the blackness, brought out newer notes that have always been, intricate harmonies and melodies that had the whole world turning their heads in your direction. And still, they did not understand what they have always known with their eyes and their seeing. They tried to tell you, no, you don't understand, you're black, which you had always known, but never knew. They tried to tell you its definition, tried to tell you the meaning, tried to tell you who you were, and you tried to explain, but they did not know what they have always known in remembrance of ignorance. You sought out what you have always known and never knew, planned to emigrate to Ghana, where you could just sink in and get lost, surround yourself with nothing but small islands of blackness. But a tree cannot be a river, and a mountain cannot be a cloud, and we cannot be the universe, and yet we are. And you have always known this and never knew this. Still, the tin cup clanging, becoming a bell, and vibrating within you. You had no words. You returned to the burning of the light, where you were never more than a shadow, pulled by the compulsion for perfection. You neither slept nor ate, searching outside for what was already inside you, in balance, in rhythm, in harmony. Set it in stone with a harmonica and a voice box, and shared the keys to life, what we had always known and never knew. But the evils of the world are not always listening. So you kept on singing, Wonder of the World, trying to get us to live our lives and honor our lives and remember the paradise we come from, paradise we were, paradise we are.
Yeah!